Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Thanks, England. You ruined everything.
England
Yeah,
ruins everything.
England. Yeah. And France. There's a bunch of people.
France,
true.
Spain, and England. You're like those
Yeah,
the
Spain,
holy
England.
trinity vegetables of colonialism.
Yeah. Oh boy. Anyways,
Well,
I'm gonna.
anyways, speaking of horrible people doing horrible things.
Oh, that's why you're doubled up in my thing. I have the sound from the stream playing. That's what's going on.
Someone's gonna get shot.
I was like, what? Somebody gonna die. Who wants to do our wonderful last week recap?
I got laid.
That double back was my fault. Sorry, guys.
No, that was you. I just know something was going on.
So
Why don't we let the new guy go?
new guy recap for us.
Let me lay it down for everybody. Last time, a whole bunch of dumb shit happened, and some losers pointing a gun at me.
That's the Riz I remember.
Yeah, there it is.
All right.
My
Shay,
nostalgia.
you want to handle the recap?
No, I got it. Alright, so, what actually happened last week, now that I was lying, but I suppose
that was
my
all
wordage
accurate.
was bad.
Yeah, no.
So we discovered very quickly that everything was a trap at the loop, which, I mean, we all knew. But we were dragged into a room where we discovered floating copies of robotic versions of ourselves. And there was a guy who Ashley knew. Sorry, I'm trying to get everybody's names straight. And he was from the original game where he was a scientist working on virtual reality. But here, he was a robot, and he was trying to save everybody or kill everybody. It's up to you to decide what. So a whole huge scuffle happened. Robotic girlfriends almost killed us, but they didn't. And then I beat up a robot man, and that was pretty cool. And then everybody was wrecking the lab. And then we all ran away, and it was time for the school dance, where not a lot of bad stuff happened, honestly. It was pretty good. And then the ending of the dance happened. And then the world reset. And then that was not good, because we all showed up at this party that some of us don't remember being at all. And some people who weren't there the first time are suddenly dating people who are there now, currently. And BB was revealed to be who he was, that he was William, and Ashley was really mad about that. And people wandered off to go bang, and then Nicholas and BB ended up in a basement with Wilma, is that her name? Right.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, if you want to see your dad again, BB, all you have to do is kill the glitch in the Matrix, which is apparently me. I'm the glitch in the Matrix. How's that?
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. All right, so I heard a sigh. Are you okay?
No, I think she was just breathing.
No,
I'm just prepping myself.
I can usually tell her various noises.
I'm prepping myself for what's to come.
Okay. Well,
She's just like, wow, man, I can't
Look,
believe you're going to kill
last
Red
time-
off 2 weeks in.
Last time,
Guys,
Ashley
thanks
had
for
to
showing
watch
up.
people she cared about die again.
you don't
Yep.
get to watch him die this time. He's not here, or you're not there.
True. He's not dead.
You chose to bang it out. You're not even there to stop it.
I don't
Yeah.
think I
I
you
remember
said
cuddling.
you
I don't
had
think
stuff
they're- I
on
don't
top
think-
of me or something. I don't know.
I don't know. You decide. Anyways, before we even get into that, we have to go over our usual bookkeeping stuff, which is, of course, going over the principles of the game. The principles of the loop, principles of the flood, whatever you want to call them. There are 6, of course, principles, which means we are going to lightning round them because we are on the 9th episode and you should know them by now. But if you're new here, I'm going over it anyways. Number 1, everything changes, everything falls apart. Everything you used to depend on is changing, tearing at the seams. The crisis has put your parents out of work, and the Loop has been sold to the state-owned Crafter Corp, a private corporation. I said state-owned. From the state-owned Loop Foundation to the private corporation Crafter Corp. There you go.
I was about to rip you a new one, but I was going to wait till after.
Yeah, I caught it. It was actually because I swerved to dodge the Swedish name for the Loop Foundation, which is Riksenergi. But yeah, the private owned or the state-owned Riksenergi is the Swedish foundation, and Crafter Corp is coincidentally both the American and Swedish version of the private corporation. So
It's an international conglomerate.
it is. The technological revolution has lost its focus, and the fields are littered with rusting robots. The machine cancer causes technology to act up and break down. No one believes in a brighter tomorrow anymore. Because your tomorrow was actually yesterday. You went back in time. Everyday life is full of demands, boredom, and conflict. Your parents' expectations are impossible to live up to. The teen magazines are full of beauty ideals that make you ashamed of your body. Your boyfriend has begun implying that he can't wait much longer for you to go all the way. Your classmates think you're somebody you're not. And the news is full of images of war, starvation, and natural disasters. You are, of course, still average, ordinary teenagers, so the 90s is the 90s, except alternate. Number 3, the mysteries are exciting but dangerous, and only you can stop them. You can't rely on the adults. You're the heroes of this story, even if you're average, ordinary teenagers. Number 4, you are neither kids nor adults. As explained earlier, you are teenagers. You're caught between. You are no longer invulnerable, as the capital K kids would be from Tales from the Loop, but you're not quite an adult yet, where you wander off into the distance to go die. Oh, that got dark fast. Anyways, you are the teens, capital T. It's your job to solve the mysteries here in this game. You can be hurt, maimed, or fall in love, all of which can end tragically at a moment's notice. Number 6, the world is described collaboratively. This show in particular runs like a TV show. Thanks, WandaVision. I did it first. Everybody helps contribute to the way the scenes look. We can do flashbacks, but never revisit a scene that has already happened, and the players help collaborate on what is happening in the world and who certain cast members may be and what they look like, etc., so forth, and then on. With the principles covered, we will jump right back into the action, which means we are down in the basement of this party, the party belonging to our, of course, resident popular girl, Tamara Jobs. That was her name. Her full name, Tamara Jobs, T. Jobs, as she is known in the schools. Nobody calls her that.
TJ.
She never gives a TJ to anyone. You are down. Well, you turned down a TJ, sir. Sorry.
I mean, I turned on that one. I didn't mean that. It didn't happen before.
Oh, yeah.
We all know canonically that Ashley's trapped in the death grip of a sleeping Tamara.
That's
all know
true.
that.
She's getting drooled on, and the girl is passed out. Anyways, BB, I could just call him William, but BB, for the sake of character placement, is currently being offered a 6-round revolver. Just the basic home defense type model that would have been seen in the 90s. I don't know what they are, but it's a small purse-sized handgun. But Wilma is currently holding it out, and her words to BB was that if he wanted to see his father again, she wanted him to do what was necessary to put things right. And so we see the dramatic score playing as the camera focuses in on the gun and then zooms out to reveal Wilma holding it out towards BB. Well, you know what you need to do, William.
Are you nuts? How would this help me see my dad?
As I explained, there are certain things that need to be set right. And, well, this is the first step in fixing that problem. This is going to be what will help you get your dad back.
Except you've admitted there's a long-term problem. No one knows how long we've been going around in circles. If anything, shouldn't you be happy that something's different for once?
Make a heart charm roll.
Oh no. Yes!
Yeah, no, that is a very valid point and a convincing argument. You point out the fact that an anomaly in something that is, in fact, a repeating occurrence should be a sign that something is breaking the system. And breaking the system may be what you actually need. And she thinks about that for a good moment. And she's just, huh. You're right. I can't believe I didn't see that.
I mean, if we've been in here, oh god, who knows how long? Do you even know, like, an estimate?
No, I was just hoping that we would dramatically shock the system and kind of force a new reboot. And when she says that, she moves the gun from just being like outstretched to pulling the hammer back, and she lifts it up towards Nicholas and pulls the trigger. And there is a quick pop, and a little flag extends, and it says "bang" as confetti hits him straight in the face.
You got sprinkles on him again.
You got glitter.
Nicholas is never going to be clean in any sense.
It's not glitter. It's just a little confetti that comes out with the Joker style bang gun.
That's not even loaded.
No, well, technically, as I said, I wanted to see that you were willing to do what was necessary to save your dad. And my statement of shocking the system is still accurate. You would have effectively cognitively reset what was going on if, in fact, he was not meant to be here. Your brains are what's largely messing with everything. But hey, look on the bright side. You didn't shoot your friend.
Yeah. He's like, yeah.
Nicholas is looking very furious right now.
And I'm pretty sure if I had shot him, seeing my dad would have been the worst thing ever. Knowing I shot somebody just to see him.
I mean, maybe.
Is my dad like a hitman and no one told me about this?
Oh yeah, you didn't know that your dad does corporate espionage? He's ruined millions of lives. No, I'm kidding.
He forgets to tie his shoes every other day. What do you mean?
It's an incredible act.
Then he has mom bamboozled too. This is ridiculous.
Done bamboozled.
Oh god.
William Sr. was the man on the grassy knoll.
Oh no. He's perfected time travel and going around causing all these things.
Yeah, your dad shows up and he's 13 years old wearing a nice suit. And he just demands some coffee.
Oh god.
Where did I get that reference?
Umbrella Academy.
It's fine. I sort of get it. I haven't seen that one yet.
Well,
You should
I'm
have.
glad nobody got shot because that would probably ruin the party at the very least.
Oh,
On
they
top of
wouldn't have.
somebody being super dead.
They wouldn't have heard anything down here.
Why is that?
Sound dampeners.
I guess if you have this much equipment, you definitely don't want anybody hearing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to tuck this away in the trauma baggage and ask what the hell are we supposed to do now?
Well, unfortunately, that's where my hypothesis ends.
Well, we have a new one now that Nicholas probably is. If it's breaking this cycle, at some point it's going to fracture and stop.
That's true. You should continue pursuing that. I will revise and say that Nicholas probably isn't an anomaly now. Because, things didn't force a reset when I pulled the trigger, so.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's good.
It seems like he's meant to be here.
I mean, yeah.
You suck.
She says it's all for the sake of science. Don't worry too much about it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm glad that my life is expendable for science.
I'm super happy that, we could just all go around almost shooting me.
Would you rather we actually shot you?
You wouldn't have shot me.
She's like, you're right, I wouldn't have. And she pulls the hammer back again and fires, and this time a live round goes right past Nicholas's head and hits the wall. Whoops! That one was actually loaded.
I'm debating at this point if he would have just jumped her.
So it's like, whoops, that one was actually loaded. Sorry.
Water bottle.
I'm starting to wonder if there's a reason why I completely forgot about this fucking party.
Because it was awful.
I'm gonna
shot around. And, oh my god!
I'm gonna go before I do something horrible to this woman.
This didn't happen last time.
That makes it even worse. How boring was the party that I couldn't remember anything?
Oh, I had a good time last time.
I'm sure everyone else did. It sounded fun the way Tamara complained about it being ruined.
Oh, yeah, you did ruin it.
Who did?
Which
one of us?
She kind of side-eyes Nicholas.
I didn't ruin anything.
What did you do last time?
I didn't do anything.
He punched a robot.
I didn't punch a robot. Why would I punch a robot?
Why wouldn't you punch a robot?
You punched like a robot pretending to be a guy with a robot arm.
Punching a guy with a robot arm is different than punching a robot. It's not my fault I didn't know he was a full robot.
Yeah, you were just trying to punch a guy.
Look, as long as you don't hit a robot and get the cops called, everything should be fine with this party.
I haven't even seen a robot.
I mean, that's not true at all. You see robots all the time.
I didn't, not at the party.
Oh, maybe you didn't realize it was a robot.
Why do you weirdos hang around with so many people who are robots?
Last time half the town was robots.
Why?
Why was half the town robots?
The guy didn't specify what happens and why we all need to be robots. He just said it should have happened and then died.
Well, he got led away and then died.
I'm sure we could skip the 5-minute walk.
Could have been an enlightening 5 minutes of walking. People can talk while they walk.
I tried to get him to talk, but Ashley was leading him outside because he wanted to go outside.
Yeah.
So why are we supposed to become robots?
Oh, that's not important anymore. You're not
What
robots
is it?
now.
What is the whole purpose of why are we getting a loop?
That is important.
Yes.
Is this
so
thing
why?
that's coming? Is this thing that's coming that we should all be robots for prevented by us being robots?
Oh, I don't know what the Dr. Kojima was working on.
believe you.
That was Kojima?
Yeah.
I didn't get a name. They just left.
Oh, you didn't? No, we gave a name to him. Remember?
No. BB's like, I never got his name. He just left with Ashley. I wanted to ask about his dad. Daddy died.
He died. I'm sure Ashley had told you that it was.
She would have said.
She would have said it was Kojima, whatever Nier Automata name was.
Okay,
In fact-
okay, so you remember that? Does he remember?
I mean, if he's still alive, you could ask him.
I mean, does he remember being
Tara.
well?
In fact, speaking of Ashley, what did you two do after the dance, and why did things reset afterwards?
Oh, did I do that? Yeah, no, that would have been something I did. Well, here's the thing. In 3 weeks, I can tell you.
What? Why can't you tell us now?
Oh, because it hasn't happened yet.
It has happened yet.
Well, it's happened to another me, not this me.
I swear to God.
But then what's the harm in telling us now if it's different? Because that means it won't happen.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Okay. There's a good possibility it won't happen now.
Shit. So I may not be able to replicate it.
Replicate what?
She walks over to her desk and grabs a notebook and starts writing some things down. And just is like, shit, variables changed. May not be able to recreate. Okay, so I've got some work to do. You two need to go upstairs.
Would you?
Stop! You're going to unravel my entire brain if you continue to poke holes in what I've already assumed is going to be a repeat of the timeline.
So while Nicholas doing that, BB's gonna look into that folder to see what was in it that she put down.
Ah, yes, the folder about your father. This is a dossier about your father, William Buxley Sr. It gives the basic details of your father, what he was researching prior to the events of the Loop Foundation's collapse, the Buxley incident, as it were described. And it also talks in redacted detail of what was being worked on at the collider leading up to it. There is, amongst all of the sharpied out information, what remains largely talks about how they were attempting to breach a barrier that would prevent them from making a device that could instantaneously move people from one location to another. It was deemed a Fargate. And basically, it worked kind of like how, like the little bubble wand, if you dip it and you stretch it out, and basically if you stretch two bubble wands out and it made the long bubble tunnel, they believe that something collapsed the tunnel and that's what's caused the incident. And it currently has your father listed as MIA, but the important detail, BB, that's in there, the information states that your father had volunteered to be the one to step through the Fargate.
It wouldn't have been a direct catalyst to it. It might have just been an accidental participant. Can I keep this?
Oh, Well,
Or do you have copies of the non-redacted stuff? So I don't get
no,
any-
redacted forms are classified. I couldn't very well give you the non-redacted information.
I mean,
however,
okay.
I am willing to make a deal with you. If you and your very angry-looking friend leave the basement without hurting me, because he looks like he's about to start swinging, I will let you have that, and you can keep it for your personal records.
I would very much appreciate that.
Great. Sounds like
Please
it's
don't hurt her, Nicholas.
I'm about to pick you up and use you as a bat.
Well, look, just don't hit a robot on the way out, and we'll be fine.
I'm gonna hit all the robots on the way out. I'm gonna hit the first robot I see.
Do you have like a punching bag out back, or just something he can hit for a little bit till he's better?
You might be able to find something outside.
All right, let's go find something for you to get your frustration out on.
I've found multiple things to get my frustration out on.
Okay, it's in a person, okay? Because that also becomes like a crime, and that's bad. And then the cops show up, and everything starts going back to the way it was.
We don't want it to go back to the way it was.
You shut up. You almost shot me.
That's true. Twice, technically.
Don't make it worse. I'm already mad.
Maybe he's where he's like walking, and he's trying to like get his arm around Nicholas's arm. Like, all right, come on, let's go before everything gets super bad.
He's definitely getting dragged away, but he's still arguing as he's like going up the stairs. He's like, "You're a bitch."
That's fair. I deserve that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna come pee all over your computers.
That's just rude.
You're rude. Door closes.
So, with that being said, we cut upstairs to where Signa and Bianca, I remember names, has finished. Clear throat. And so Bianca is seated up and kind of buttoning her shirt back up, and she was like, that was nice.
Signa is currently trying to untie her leg from the bedpost.
Right. That is canon now.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely canon. I was just like, what could I add to the situation that would just make Rin regret inviting me to play a game?
Oh,
with him?
I don't regret it.
Oh, excellent.
I'm glad you said it, so I didn't have to.
Signa is very confused and just like doesn't really know what's going on. It's just like this woman that looks like the robot that I fell in love with, that I had a crush on at a school dance, is now apparently my girlfriend. And apparently we've advanced far enough into our relationship for things like this to happen. There was a time loop. So just trying to get her head around it, and just trying to figure out what to do. And kind of forgets that Bianca's talking to her for a second. Goes, yeah, it was certainly nice.
And she lets out just a small laugh, leans in, gives Signa another kiss, unstraps the fuzzy handcuffs that has one of her wrists still in place, kind of picks up a censored out object and goes, I'm sure Tamara doesn't mind that we borrowed that, and tucks it away into a drawer.
Signa is just like, okay. Wondering where she found that. She was wondering why she brought that. Just like,
Or how she knew it was there.
How she knew it was there. There's a lot of questions going through her brain. A lot of them have to do with how time works, because she's a practical, like, she's like learning to be like an engineer. So like wires and metal and just like shit like that. So theoretical stuff is not how her brain works. So she's trying to wrap her head around that. So it's just going to be like, don't know how that you know that was there. Don't know anything about that. Let's just fucking continue on with figuring out how time works. How do I fix time? And she's gonna get dressed. Thinks about like I should probably shower, but there's a time loop. So is there time? I guess there's infinite amount of time to do anything if she wants, but is there actually infinite time?
You got time, and hygiene is important.
Yeah, true. She's gonna have a quick shower, I guess, to clean herself up, and try to find her friends.
Bianca just says, Tamara has a shower right through there, and she gestures to a door that's built into the room. And she's like, private bath.
You know, sweetie, you know, that's weird. You know a lot about Tamara's bedroom.
She's my best friend. Of course I do.
Okay, of course. Right. Sorry, I'm a little. I've had some, drinking, underage drinking.
Hey, so I guess I should ask now that I have your attention. Is your friend Ashley single? Because I know Tamara's really interested.
Oh, I thought she was more interested in.
She's been kind of experimenting. She's probably bi. It's no big deal. She hangs around with that one delinquent kid too.
Yeah, I always found that she kind of had a thing for. You know, I love Ashley. She's wonderful. I don't know if she's in a good mental spot.
Oh, is she one of the crazies?
No, that's reductionist. I think she's had some trauma recently.
It's the 90s. It's all reductionist.
Oh, for sure. It's just that, like, literally, like, a week ago, she just had, like, a father figure die in her arms. Yeah. So it's just like, no, don't throw someone trying to figure their own shit out into that mess. She needs time to figure out before she helps someone realize their own shit. So, yeah, she's gonna say, I think talk to Ashley. I know she can be abrasive, but she means well. I think I'll talk to her and see what she feels. But I need to clean myself up, and I need to talk to BB about something for school.
Yeah. All right. Sounds great.
That's my excuse. Then she leaves.
And so Signa goes into this private bath. It's a very nice bathroom. It's, of course, incredibly girly since it's a private bathroom connected to a girl's room.
A rich teenage girl from the 90s.
A rich teenage girl from the 90s. There's just an obscene amount of scented bath stuff in the shower, caddies, and all of the other utensils and tools that girls use for their various hygiene needs there. But Signa's able to kind of maneuver around and find like some shower gel and some basic shampoo and get refreshed.
While she's in the shower, she's going to think like, okay, so apparently I'm friends with Tamara and I'm dating her best friend. What the fuck do time loops do? She kind of likes Tamara now because she's like, yeah, she helped us like save the world technically. But like, not before all this. Like, why? What the fuck?
What's different?
Yeah.
We didn't crash her party yet.
I mean, do you need to crash a party if you're already there?
Yeah, we're hanging out. Yeah, so yes, Signa's going to a very quick shower just to wipe off the after effects, and then try to find Ashley, try to find BB, try to find Nicholas, everyone involved in the time loop.
Showering's going to take a minute though.
For sure.
We'll cut to Ashley, who is of course stuck. underneath a sleeping Tamara. And as Ashley is laying there trying to figure out how she's going to best maneuver out of the drunk girl's grasp, the sound of the master bedroom opens, and Bianca actually pokes her head in, and she's like, "How's it go?" Oh.
Oh shit.
And she kind of like steps in further, and she's like, "Huh, not nearly as far along as she was hoping."
She kind of passed out on top of me.
And she just kind of smirks, walks over, like, "Seems so. What were you two doing?"
Nothing.
"Nothing?
Nothing.
Well, that's boring. Signa and I were doing plenty. Why not something?"
Uh. Um. I got nothing.
Hmm. Well, she is passed out, so I guess she kind of walks over and just helps you roll her off.
Yeah, I imagine there's like,
There's a nice drool stain on your shirt.
yeah, and I think I have to like kind of slide one of her hands out from under my shirt and I just like wipe lipstick off of my face.
Oh, maybe it did get further than she was hoping.
Wait, what? Hoping?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. This definitely wasn't planned.
It.
There's, of course, a coy smile on her face as she lays it all out.
Ah. This is not exactly how I thought my search would go.
Search? Usually people don't start searching until college.
No, I mean, I was just looking for my friends after after we finished playing, and tomorrow was really
Signa's in the shower.
What?
You said you were looking for your friend. I'm assuming you meant Signa. She's in the shower.
Oh, right.
Don't go in there. And she gives just a narrow-eyed look.
No, that's fine. You two are good together. Good to see you're looking alive and healthy.
I would hope so. Last I checked.
Mm-hmm.
Signa could tell you I had a pulse.
That's good. And you're got healthy red blood and everything. That's good.
Yeah, that's a. She's like, well, this is incredibly awkward.
Yeah. Right. Sorry. I'll just. She seems okay right now.
I'll tuck her in.
Okay. Do you need help? Is she gonna be all right?
She'll be fine. Don't worry about it. She passes out all the time. The party will wind down. And her sister will probably kick people out soon.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean, look on the bright side. You could have hooked up with the most popular girl in school, but here you are, stuttering and confused.
Yeah. No, just a lot going on in my head right now. You know.
Okay, bye.
Right. And I turn around and just head out the door. Just like.
Yep. And so we see The camera kind of does the like split shot of Ashley coming down the stairs as BB and Nicholas are going up the basement stairs, and the two cameras converge as they meet in that like hallway section that's like the stairs where that would or the hall that would lead to the kitchen, but it has the doorway for the basement, and then there's the stairwell nearby, and just the three of you kind of lock eyes as you each hit the main floor.
Hey.
Hi.
Nicholas looks furious.
This place is bullshit.
Did you find Wilma?
Find a robot. You know where a robot is.
No, we're not getting kicked out of
Just-
here.
Dude, there's robots. Like,
Apparently,
you can find broken down robots everywhere.
Yeah, but I need to punch one here.
maybe he's like, apparently,
Why?
the reason why the cops got called last time was because he hit a robot and caused a whole ruckus, and then the cops showed up and ruined tomorrow's party.
Don't.
Which is why she was super not happy with us when we all kind of came to in school the first day.
I guess it didn't help that I didn't remember what happened. Well, that probably pissed her off too. I guess I remember sort of now. What the hell is?
Apparently, it's all going different because of Nicholas, so that's good.
What did you do?
I didn't do any. Why does everyone keep saying that I did something? I didn't do anything.
Look, anything he did is great because apparently we've been stuck in this loop for a while now.
I just showed up.
And him happening to be there, coming with us, apparently caused something to completely change in his
A while.
he's like
how
it's
long? A while.
history of horror's paradoxes. It'll try to shuffle things around that didn't happen before to make things important fit. Time paradoxes are super weird.
How long of a while?
I have no idea.
Yeah, your friend's really not interested in giving information.
May I make a comprehend roll on time paradoxes?
Probably not.
Okay.
I don't think that's how the comprehend one works.
Yeah.
That's usually on people.
We just have to find the embodiment of time.
Yeah, find the time wizard. That's
We need to go-
A time wizard. An attack.
Well, now we need to go figure out what else has changed other than this party.
Let me see.
Oh, you know what? Actually, comprehend does work. Maybe.
Fine.
No. No, in comprehend you have to do some research. You know what? Go for it. Go ahead and roll. I can give you something. What are your odds of success, anyways? Ha 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 ha.
Apparently that.
Time paradox, you said?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna break out the big book of knowledge here. Get ready, I'm gonna blow your fucking minds. I'm gonna start quoting some more Kojima at you. A temporal paradox, time paradox, or time travel paradox is a paradox, an apparent contradiction or logical contradiction associated with the idea of time and time travel. In physics, temporal paradoxes fall into two broad groups: consistency paradoxes, exemplified by the grandfather paradox, and causal loops. That actually didn't explain anything. Other paradoxes associated with time travel are a variation on the Fermi paradox, and paradoxes of free will that stem from casual loops such as Newcomb's paradox.
Now I know why that one collider was called Fermilab.
Yep.
For anyone listening, a grandfather paradox is a thought experiment where a time traveler kills his own grandfather. What would happen? Kills his own grandfather before he fathered his father. So what would happen? Would he stop existing? But then he would have killed him. So he would have died. Blah, 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 blah.
So somebody comes in to grandfather what your grandfather was supposed to do to make sure that the paradox doesn't cause a collapse of time space.
Or
It's the Marty,
time travel.
It's the Marty
isn't-
McFly. Don't stop yourself from being born.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the Marty McFly. We should call it the Marty
bootstrap
McFly
time
paradox.
paradox, where you have Beethoven music and you want to go back in time and get an autograph, but you find out Beethoven doesn't actually exist. But you have the means of playing the music, and playing it inspires somebody to write the music. So you basically create Beethoven.
What if you are Beethoven?
You are Beethoven.
Also, that all they know is Beethoven wrote this music, and then they hear it from you.
You just like, oh, there's a guy by people called Beethoven. I'll play the music. It's like, oh, this is amazing. Where is he? He's like, I don't know, somewhere in Germany.
Beethoven from Germany.
He's German, right? Beethoven's German.
I think he's Austrian, yeah.
Like
Alright,
Austria, Germany, it's all the same, really, before.
It's all Wiener Schnitzel and...
I have a thought.
That might alarm you. Sorry, go ahead.
Kitchen. I go into the kitchen. And I go up to the sink. So, if I'm understanding this right in what Kojima taught me, if water is the flow of time, maybe something happens and I'm gonna turn a faucet on and then partially cover the drain with the stopper so it makes a little whirlpool, then we're stuck in something like this.
Mm-hmm. But whatever happened with Nicholas, and he'll like reach in and put his hand like in it to cause the water to break so it loops around further. So it like kind of messes the perfect whirlpool up, now it's wobbling. Whatever happened to bring Nicholas into this is causing this.
When they turn the water on, it goes, ow, fuck! Come on!
She lost the,
damn it.
She lost the water.
Yeah, just got too hot for a second. It's like, god damn it.
Yeah, she thought it was hot before. Now it's too
Oh.
But yeah, something happened, and it's all different, or at least mostly different because of Nicholas, which I'm not saying is bad. He's like, turn back to looking. If anything, that's great because it's breaking the loop.
It's like when you turn to look back at him, it's like that one scene from the Simpsons episode where Bart's like, okay, Krusty, you can punch me if you want. And then he closes his eyes and nothing happens, but the camera pans out. Krusty's just like looking like he's about to punch him right in the face. Yeah, like that.
I remember that scene.
I honestly can say I don't.
Oh, it was a pretty menacing looking about to punch you face too. It was good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He got shot at, so he's not super happy.
Wait,
Yeah, your
what?
girlfriend tried to shoot me, by the way.
What?
First, she decided to play mind games and try to make BB shoot me. And then that was just it was a joke, apparently. And then she tried to shoot me, but not really, but the gun was loaded.
What the hell are you talking about?
I mean, it was a pretty point A to point B sentence structure.
She said she'd tell me stuff about my dad if I shot him. I told her that,
She did too. She didn't lie.
Name. Who?
well, the redhead lady. Yeah, I don't think BB actually knows her name.
No, I don't think he does.
And the redhead lady in the car, she's in the basement. She's Tamara's sister.
Oh.
Ashley does.
Apparently
know
she's
that.
working now, so you don't want to interrupt her, God forbid.
And he'd be like finger quotes, even though he's got this like folder clutched between his other 3 fingers.
All right.
Like I can quick summary.
I think we should get
No,
Signa and leave.
Signa's busy right now.
Wing.
I don't care if
Busy-
Signa's arm
busy-
elbow deep in her girlfriend. We need to leave.
They're not up.
I was-
They're
I
not
was-
up to the elbow yet. It's at least 3 fingers.
Narrator, I wasn't talking to you.
Look, if you want to risk Bianca kicking you in the balls, be my guest. But I want to figure shit out.
I do too, but I don't want to figure it out about a bunch of drunk, horny, and high teenagers.
You're a drunk, horny, and high teenager.
Narrator! Anybody else hear that voice? No? Cool.
It was a random student sitting next to you, because you're in the middle of a party in the kitchen, one of the most prominent places for people to drink.
Thanks, Max.
You're welcome.
It's okay. They're too inebriated. They won't even remember anything.
No, it's not. It's not Max. What was that? What was the name? That was like the fake name that turned out to be like the real kid
Oh,
who had
God.
like. Yeah, it was like something butts. Hugh, hey, shut up, Hugh.
No, Hubert Jazz.
Mhm. I'm sorry, Hugh.
Oh,
How did you even get an invite to this party?
Who invited you, Hugh?
I got an invite to this party. I'm sure everybody got one.
I mean, you came. Here
I'm
with
not
Ashley.
popular. Look, I'm not popular enough to be anybody's +1. I was like probably +6. They had to like I was with the roadies that brought in the band equipment.
That's true. You did.
You got grandfathered
did
into a
upset
party.
Damn it, Hugh.
him. Damn it, Hugh.
Okay.
So we need to get Signa when she's done,
And
and
then-
get
and
out
then-
of here.
And then what? Where are you? Where are we going? Where are you going?
I am going home so I can get stoned off my ass.
Don't you have?
You
robot
are
to go
a drunk,
punch?
high, and horny teenager.
I did. You already said that. You can't just piggyback off a Hugh's line.
Well, he was right.
Thank you for the validation.
Yo,
You're welcome.
why are you still in this conversation?
I was drinking here first, man, and he like sips his solo cup.
Damn it, Hugh.
Well played.
Oh, but you're right. You're right. I'm the asshole.
I'm not admitting that.
I have to go look this over, and he starts like shaking his folder.
What is
Yeah,
that?
he got a bunch of papers. You know, that was the prize from. I don't even care. She tried to shoot Hugh. You were here for this whole conversation, right?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Hey,
All right. I don't care. Whatever. Yeah, she tried to kill me.
Oh, that's weird. Do we need to call?
I
the
know, right?
police?
She was the only one person on this team that makes any sense.
I think
Yeah, Team Hugh.
that sounds pretty goddamn kinky, Hugh. It was nice seeing you.
Okay, bye. Hey.
It wasn't.
Walks
It
off
wasn't
to go.
at all.
I guess he walks off to go drink, and he walks over to like a group of girls, and he's just like, "Ladies, how would you like to be jazzed?" And they're like, "Ew!" And one dumps beer over on his head.
That line never works.
I want to say Cinda comes down at this point and just like miserable because someone keeps running the fucking tap and the water's shitty.
It's true, they keep doing that.
Yeah, I turned it
Come
off.
down, just fucking like wet and just like mad. Just be like,
Wow. Wow.
what?
I didn't expect you to get that wet.
Ha.
I was,
Oh my god.
I
Okay,
was, in the
I'm.
I was in the shower.
No, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm aware. Your girlfriend threatened me not to go in there. So,
But
good on you. Good job.
let's be fair. My last girlfriend did try to shove you into a tube to make you into a robot.
Yeah, she did.
against
So-
her will.
But
Shut up, Hugh.
You weren't even there for that.
How'd you know about that?
I wasn't
Throw
even
an
there
he's
for
like-
that.
He's
throw
like,
an empty beer can at Hugh.
technically, he was, wasn't he?
he's like, I got promoted to
Everybody
head
give me
security.
everybody give me a comprehend roll.
It was you. Is you the other me?
3
Holy
successes.
shit,
What the
guys! What? Why can't you
Because
roll this
these
good
things don't
when it's
matter.
trouble?
We're not in danger.
All right, there's
Yeah, exactly.
there it
This is
All right.
easy.
Everybody, but
Oh my God.
everybody but Nicholas flashes back to the week ago in the alternate timeline, and sure enough, there was a naked Hugh in one of the tubes watching everything that was happening. And you're like, shut up, Hugh, you weren't even there. And then it was like, oh wait, he actually was.
Fuck. Did Hugh get kidnapped and replaced with a robot during the 3 weeks? Who knows?
Is Hugh actually a robot?
Hugh, what color's your blood?
Show us your
Don't-
blood, Hugh.
Okay. Before Ashley commits a felony, I
Another
think we
one.
should leave.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only person who
Yeah.
sees the need to not stay here.
We're going to stay for 5 minutes more while I say goodbye to my girlfriend. Because
That's God. Saying goodbye takes 2 seconds.
Not
the
if
way
you're
she
in a
says it.
relationship.
not when you're gay.
And I narrow my eyes.
Not when you're gay.
I have to
Gotta
say
give him the
goodbye to
old
like
gay
6
goodbye.
other gay people. All right, it's a process. I
Audience
know
who's
I've only been
watching-
openly gay for about 2.5 weeks, but you'll learn quick.
Audience who's watching, if you are in a same-sex relationship, can you let me know how many minutes it takes you to say goodbye to your significant other? Thank you.
But no. Ashley does say not if you're in a relationship, and narrows her eyes at BB and just brushes past
Oh, dang! Brought that drama back up on him. Boom.
Hugh, please.
He's like, right,
Rude.
right, I'm leaving. Bye.
I'm starting to think
I
he
hate him,
stalked
but-
us.
I hate him, but he's good at sneaking up in a conversation.
He's got some one-liners, man. You got to respect it.
I'm gonna become the Joker. I'm tired of this.
Game recognized game.
You get what you fucking deserve, BB. You had the gun in hand.
We'll go
Yeah,
get it real fast. Be like, all right, look, I'm changing the timeline forever now.
I'm going to find Bianca, and say that Nicholas is very drunk and that we need to get him home, and it's going to take like the group to get him home because he's kind of belligerent.
Yeah,
her.
no,
Drag me into this.
that all checks out.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Stay up, belligerent. I'm not belligerent.
You
You're
did
belligerent.
You have, to be fair, you have been threatening to punch people.
That's true. By the
And
way,
robots.
where does everybody else go while Signa goes to find Bianca?
I'm going
I
outside.
just learned that someone was in the basement.
All right, we're splitting the party. Okay, so we'll handle. We don't really need to do Signa saying goodbye to Bianca.
No, it's
like
fine.
that is basically what you say to her.
Mhm.
You take 10 minutes of hugging and kissing and being like, I'm gonna miss you more. And during that time, BB, where do you go? I know where the other two are going.
Probably just goes outside up front.
All right, out front. Nicholas, which way are you going?
Front.
Okay. So the two of you go out front, and there's like a large half circle because they're rich, where people can park all their cars, and there are a number of teen cars there, and
A lot of
as-
Mustangs.
yeah, a lot of expensive cars that their dads bought for them with their oil money. And so you guys are standing out there. There's a couple of kids who are on the porch smoking because that's what teenagers do at the high school parties. You know, they go outside and they smoke. But you can see that there's not a whole lot happening. It's a late summer evening. It's probably just after midnight. But the side of the house, not necessarily in the front, but the side has a good view of a lake. And you guys can kind of see it off in the distance, but there's a boat out on the lake, and it seems to be moving closer towards a little dock, but there is a lone figure on the boat.
This is going to be something stupid, isn't it?
Hugh says, I don't know, man. I usually don't trust
You!
people."
Stop following us!
Oh,
man,
were we not leaving? I thought we were talking about leaving.
Did you
He's
come
like-
with us?
He's just BB's like, oh man, did you try the jazz line?
I did. I'm out here drying off, honestly. I didn't bring a change of clothes.
Someday that's gonna work, man, and I'm gonna be so happy when it does.
It's not gonna work. This is never gonna work.
Could you help me talk to girls?
Yeah, Nicholas, I'm terrible at it. Apparently, by just existing.
You used to be so good at it. Now you don't know what's going on.
Look, I don't
couldn't
know.
talk to anybody. I had a lisp 4 years ago. Okay.
Can't help you with Ashley because
A week ago you had a big titty goth girlfriend too. Good luck with that.
Yeah. Wait. What happened to her? Now I gotta go find out what's going on with her.
just
Getting
the
on
lone
the
figure
She
coming to
doesn't
burn
even
that
know who
down.
you are.
That class hasn't started yet. Oh, poor BB.
I'm going to commit Sudoku.
Oh,
If,
no.
if I can get a magic girlfriend out of nowhere, so can you.
Yeah, maybe.
See? You just
Stay
gotta
tuned.
believe.
Stay tuned.
Just science the fuck out of this timeline until you get a girlfriend.
That's
All right, here's lesson number 1. Don't try lines, man. Especially not pun ones.
Well, I was thinking about this other one. It's about Pac-Man and how it was in Japanese. It was called Paku Paku Man, and they had to change it because the P or the if you scratched off the P, it would say an F, and you didn't want that happening here in America. Is that like a nice
That's
icebreaker?
true.
Just stares. Just stares. Nah, man. That's
Although,
probably not gonna work.
uh,
But if it does, it's probably going to lead to a very improbable amount of scenarios where you have to like defend yourself against a whole bunch of ex-boyfriends and maybe one ex-girlfriend.
definitely no chance of that happening now.
No, probably not. That's probably be a
You
good
never
story.
know.
Maybe a good comic. I bet the comic's better than the movie.
The
And
camera.
if anybody hasn't read the comic of Scott Pilgrim, you should. It's way better than the movie.
And the movie's pretty stellar.
Oh, and I love the movie.
Me too.
At 100%.
Yeah, when Nick is like, "There's no way that's gonna happen," the camera slowly shifts its way towards BB, putting him in focus. And then it goes back
Slowly
to
push
Nick.
the camera back out of the way.
Yeah.
All right, there's a boat and someone coming on the boat. So I'm going to look at the boat.
You gonna go down to the docks and see what's up?
Maybe.
Yeah.
He's
Come on,
punch
Hugh.
the boat.
Yes. We have like, I don't know, 40 minutes before Cygnus
no,
done.
is-
So
They have to
Is-
have
is
their
Hugh-
goodbye makeout.
Is Hugh our adopted NPC child now?
Ashley has not
Oh, man.
has not claimed any NPC.
I was gonna say Ashley didn't even do it. It was Nicholas and BB.
look, at this point, if someone's going to catch a bullet, it's going to be you.
Oh no, poor Hugh.
It's the only reason why Nicholas is keeping him around now. He's the bullet
Yeah.
shield.
Wait, your shirt's red. Come along.
Nice red shirt here. Let's go, buddy.
We just paint him red and be like, go first.
Oh, this poor guy.
All right, so in seriousness, Nicholas will try to get BB, and Hugh can dry off. He doesn't have to come along.
All right, yeah.
And-
So, the two of you head down to this dock, and as you're getting closer, you can see that there is like a weird mist now that's kind of hit the cool lake in this warm summer evening. And as this boat slowly oars its way over. You first see the shape of like a wood carved dragon head emerge from the end of the boat, and then an actual
attacked by Vikings.
a man standing in leather breeches, a furred vest, and a horned helmet.
I'm sorry.
And he has a glorious frost length beard that has two braids in it with like the like twisted gold and stuff in it, and he says, "Ah, greetings, travelers. Fine.
Hey, man.
Oh no.
What the fuck is going on?
If this is who I think it is, if you remember me telling you, oh no, it's gonna be bad.
Mimi looks legitimately just upset. Like, what is going on?
Ren Fair was a couple of weeks ago, buddy.
What's a rain fair?"
Oh.
This is super popular. Hi. What brings you to the lake?
We're here to raid your era.
I was looking for a few places to inform my village about, and I seem to have gotten a bit turned around in the fog. Is there a village nearby?
Oh God. Yeah, man. There's a place called Stillwater.
Stillwater. I like the sound of that. How well defended is Stillwater?
Oh my God.
They have a literal moat. They have a literal moat of death water.
That is true.
It's
Oh,
not. It's
well,
not. It's
my
not.
people
Not really,
aren't afraid of the water, lads. Don't you worry.
No. He's like, no. As in, you touch it, you die.
The waters of hell, you say?
yeah, we'll go with that. It's pretty well defended. The aforementioned death water.
And this is your only defenses in Stillwater?
I mean,
It makes sense to name a town after the one feature meant to defend it.
I mean, they have death machines of all shapes and sizes.
What is a machine?
Oh God, here we go. I'm not. I think I had a bad stash today. I think I brought the bad stash.
Do I see this guy like when I eventually come out of the house?
You haven't come out yet. I'm giving them some time.
God damn it! I want to talk. I think I know who this is.
Okay, so all right, BB, we're gonna huddle up for a second.
Hugh, you want to come in on this because you're going to do it anyway, so at least you're being invited this time.
Yeah, I guess I'll get it on this.
Okay, so we either have with us here an actual Viking, in which case you're gonna have to go get Signa, because that's. I mean, she'll probably just think it's cool, which far be it for me to rob her of that. Or someone takes the cosplaying very seriously.
What is cosplay? And you see that the Viking man is in your huddle now.
Do I not have a peripheral vision? What is going on? People are sneaking up on me constantly.
You're super high, man. It's
true. It's true. All right. So what's your name, buddy?
My name? Yes. Hold on, I didn't get this far. I did, but...
You're Lurgensbergensen.
No, I just immediately hated the name I had in my...
Clint Eastwood.
Eastwoodson.
You're from the Eastern Woods.
Is it Yorm?
No, that as
His
good
name's
as that
fake.
is.
Oh, I thought it would have been Yorm.
That would have been
No,
cool.
I remember the lesson Signa gave everybody, but no, it's not them. Sokolf. Ooh, Sokolf is a cool sounding name.
Yorm the Cruel.
And they call me So-called Wolfheart.
It's pretty badass, man.
I ate a wolf's heart when I was a boy. I've gained its courage and its cunning. You also see that he has a battle axe that he's leaning against as he's in the huddle.
Could you do me a favor and not cut any of us in half?
Oh no, I don't have any intention of killing you. You don't have anything of value on you, do you?
No, not really.
It sounds so disappointed.
Thought not. No, lad. It's not your time to see Odin.
Yeah, baby, it's not my time to see Odin.
This week's episode, everyone shits on Odin. Or on BB. Don't
You know,
shit on,
just
don't
in
shit
case
on
you're-
Odin. He has 2 ravens for that.
Look, I have a reason to be angry.
I'm pretty sure Nicholas has a reason to be
I have
angry.
plenty of reason to be angry.
Although,
But
to be
thankful,
fair, he
because he
didn't pull the trigger.
He did not pull the trigger, but he thought about it.
I absolutely did not think about it.
He
Oh
thought about
no!
it in that firm, immediate rejection that he gave. He thought long and hard.
He thought about it for literally 0 seconds. He's like, why? Isn't that a good thing that the time loop is breaking?
Yeah,
What-
Yeah, why are you standing up for him, Nicholas?
What an asshole.
gosh.
Anyway,
Go lay down on a bench and retire. I don't need this shit.
stop it. You and your benches.
Oh, we love you, Frost, so
So,
much.
so Wolfheart, besides looking for places to raid, what brings you to this particular lakefront?
Well, as I explained, I was looking for a local village. If this Stillwater is as well defended as you say, there must be treasures there.
I mean, you probably.
Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to go take a look for myself.
All right, just be careful with the axe, man.
Oh man, he's
Don't
gonna walk
worry.
the party, he's
The
like,
sharp end goes into the squishy parts. Learned that as a boy myself. He hoists the axe over his shoulders, and he starts walking up the dock. And it's about this time that Signa and Ashley will be walking out as well.
Nicholas,
Sig-
he's gonna get the cops called and the
Signa,
party's gonna get
Signa,
ruined.
you see,
What it won't
you
have
see
been
a
my
Viking
fault.
walking up the docks away from BB and Niklas.
am I seeing this right?
My robot girlfriend died last week. Probably yes. I'm going to assume that we've broken time itself. And as he approaches, Signa's going to look at him and just say "Drengar," and then keep walking. Drengar means brave warrior, by the way.
Yeah. He gives the response, because I don't have time to look it up, but he gives the response that would be just greetings, Shield Maiden.
Yeah, and his
Signa's a warrior. It's fine.
yeah, no, she blew up an entire facility, so she probably has some lives on her soul. Just a little bit of blood on her hands.
All those innocent children that never made it out.
Yeah.
Signa, you remember
Yeah.
that whirlpool analogy I made?
No, I was in the shower.
Alright, good.
Hugh just pops up, yeah?
Yeah,
I
but
remember.
time's a whirlpool, we're stuck in a loop, yada 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 yada. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I was looking at the water in my own shower.
I think the water's backing up.
Yeah, you just saw my fucking ancestor walk past us, right? Like, yeah, I assumed.
That's a cool line, Ash. I like it.
You got
Thanks!
some points from Nicholas.
It's always a plus.
Okay, so if that is actually a Vikander, what the fuck does that mean? Like, are we going to start seeing like pirates and cowboys and
Dinosaurs.
that? Oh, that's bad. But like, is there just like a native tribe gonna come in and be like, "What the fuck are you guys doing here? Like, this is where a buffalo come through?" Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Oh shit! What if this was what?
Oh.
What if this was what Kojima's talking about?
Did we break the universe?
No. Well, look.
Did you break
The
the
only
universe?
power I know that I might have is flipping the world upside down.
You don't have that power. That is
How
not
do you
you.
know? Have we tested it yet?
No, but hey, do you remember who was around when that happened? Your fucking weird robot friend. That's written. I don't think any of us have the power.
No.
I think the universe is just
I was alone the first time it happened.
You got the
cool.
power.
I think the universe is just breaking, and we're at the epicenter for some reason.
I
Make
was
it
at
sense
fucking
why-
ground zero.
Yeah, I think so are we. I don't think. I think,
Look.
or maybe it's you. Maybe it's all of us. Maybe.
I don't know. I just know I touched Deathwater at some point and I didn't die. And for the longest time since, I've
Wait.
just been having shit nightmares.
When did you wait? When did you touch the water?
The loop flooded.
Yep. Yeah, it did. Is that when you touched the water?
Splashed a little on the way out. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I thought I established that already.
Okay. I don't. What I think is happening. I think the world is unraveling. Time itself is broken. That man is going to raid our village. Which we should probably call the police about that. We should probably let them know.
Oh God, my dad's a guard again, and he's got assault weapons.
That's
He's
fine.
gonna kill your ancestors.
If
You-
your
you
ancestor
know what?
dies, will you actually exist?
Here's what I'm gonna say. Time is so fucked that a man from the past is here. Let's worry about him not trying to burn our town down and take our gold. You know?
Okay.
You know? So, and who knows? Maybe he's your ancestor. I don't know where you're from. Where are you? It doesn't matter where you're from. I don't know.
Konnichiwa.
Nah. Haj. Like I speak Swedish. Congratulations. I don't know what to do. At least before we could do shit, we could break in, we could help the weird robot girl, we could fight the robot man. How do you fix time itself?
We have to try to remove the stopper. Sync analogy.
So what-
Time
Yeah,
is
no.
water.
I'm trying to think. What's the stopper then?
I don't know. We have to find it.
Fuck, let's find the stopper. Okay. Let's get the boys. Let's call the cops to stop that Viking.
That's. What are the cops gonna do?
He has a weapon. You're Americans, though. Are axes illegal in America?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Shit. Alright, so he's not breaking the law, he's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's white, so that's not they're not gonna stop him from being weird.
You know, the random white dudes walking around with katanas hasn't actually started yet, so
Yeah, I know.
They may not know what to do with this.
Yeah, it might just
Look.
see a weird dude and be like, he's just a weird dude.
You say it hasn't happened yet, but I'm sure there's enough spots on that dock for a few more boats of different time period peoples.
Oh, for sure. If I see a
Maybe
tall,
a
if I see a
samurai
tall,
raiding party
if I
showing
see a tall ship fucking come out of the mist, I'm grabbing something that shoots and I'm pointing it at it. Fuck. Okay, let's get the boys.
I'm going back inside. I'm gonna go into the basement, and I'm gonna warn Wilma what the fuck is going on, because she's self-aware, right?
I don't know. I've spoken to her once.
Well,
All Ashley knows is that she has a loaded gun, so I don't know if she wants to go downstairs and confront this lady.
BB and Nicholas said that she was down there. So, and they're both alive. So I'm sure it's fine.
I
Sure,
could
it's
go
fine.
get the Viking and have him come down with you.
Why?
I don't know, for protection and to prove that, time's breaking.
I'll be fine.
All right, I'm gonna go get the Viking. since we're apparently not leaving, I'm gonna go get the Viking. I'm gonna go
would
after
really
the
like
Viking.
to leave.
Where are we going to go?
I don't home. Fuck,
Oh,
I don't know.
Viking.
Hey, I have an idea. Why don't we just get in the boat and sail off into the mist and end up in somewhere else in random time period?
You could do that. The boat is still there.
I would like to do that.
Let's get the Viking then. He knows. We'll tell him the secrets if they cut us in on the loot. I'll get the Viking.
Do you want to go befriend the Viking?
I'm going after the Viking. Fuck this.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell at the boys. I'm getting the Viking, and I'm gonna go after the Viking.
All right.
Are we going on a time adventure?
Is Ashley going with them, or is she going to the basement?
I'm going to the basement.
Okay. Let's handle Ashley first, then. So.
Also, what time of night is it?
Oh, it's after midnight.
Damn it. I was hoping the buses would still be running. We would just be like, fuck this, I'm going home.
No.
You can walk with us and the Viking. Look, we're gonna have a Viking for our protection, baby. It'll be fun. We'll get you back to your house.
You're gonna have a longboat. You don't need to.
How is one man sailing a longboat? That's impressive.
Oh, it's not really a longboat. It's one of the tiny
Oh,
boats.
yeah, fair
It's
enough.
just got an oar. Anyways, so Ashley, you head downstairs to the basement, and you see Wilma's basement laboratory. There's wires and tubes and a lot of very tall servers and her computers, and she's seated at a computer and she's typing in some stuff, and she seems to be talking into a microphone, and she's just like, yeah, no, I think they bought it. They were able to get talked off rather quickly. No, yes, you have a point. Well, no, he doesn't know any better. I think it'll be just fine. It's about that point that Ashley can approach if she wishes, or she can continue listening.
Oh, I am absolutely listening in on this shit.
And-
Roll sneak.
Yeah, please give me a sneak roll to avoid detection. One success, great. So that's all you need. Anytime anything more than one is bonuses. So you get low, you tense up, don't make any creaks on the stairs. But she says, we were hoping to see if he was ready to continue where his father left off, but he couldn't pull the trigger. No, the other one wasn't important. It was just the act of doing it. We'll continue to monitor what's going on. His other friends are all exhibiting the same patterns. No. Yes, of course. I'll keep helping where I can to make sure that they stay on the right track. Of course, sir. And she pushes a few buttons on the keyboard and then kind of leans back, sighs, looks at her watch.
Yeah. I'll lean back then and then just reach back and open and close the door a bit more loudly so it sounds like
You
someone...
just got to the top of the stairs.
Yeah, and then I'll walk down.
Yeah, and so just a quick straighten up and look like she's not doing anything, and she quickly pulls up Monkey Island.
Don't know, that got me.
I had to think of what could viably be up on the computer in the 90s.
Second biggest monkey I've ever seen.
Yeah. Pretty sure Monkey Island is... Yeah, 1990 exactly. Alright, cool. It works.
Yeah.
It's probably Monkey Island 2 then.
Well,
Well?
well.
Well. She kind of looks you over. Well.
How many?
Sorry.
How many times?
She says, hold that thought. And she pushes a button, and the lights kind of dim a little bit and go red. And then she pushes herself from the desk on her rolly chair, and it spins her around. And she sidles up next to you, and she says, so many times.
Oh,
Welcome back.
oh, okay. You do remember?
How could I forget?
Mhm.
You're right on time.
Oh.
You told your friends to go on without you, right? Like last time?
They're going off with some Viking that popped into reality.
She blinks. A Viking.
Uh-huh.
She pushes her feet on the carpet and scoots herself back to the desk, and she takes out her notebook and starts writing Viking. And where did the Viking appear?
Backyard? By the lake?
Lake Viking. Fuck. Okay, well, shit, why'd you have to tell me that?
Sorry?
She starts, she pulls up the computer, shuts down Monkey Island, starts typing some stuff. Why'd you have to tell me that? This was going to be fun. And she's just typing away. She says, go catch up to your friends. You can't let them be doing this on their own.
Wait, but
Viking, go!
turn around and go.
Yeah, and so Ashley runs back up the stairs at the prompt of not being left behind with Viking madness. Cut to Cigna and the boys going to chase down the Viking.
Is Hugh with us?
Did you want Hugh with you?
I feel like Hugh does what he wants to do.
Hugh does what Hugh pleases.
Yeah, I think Hugh is a free agent, and he just latched onto us for a bit. Is he here with us?
Hugh is definitely here then.
I do want to know one thing when I come back upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Viking out drinking all the frat boys here?
No.
Oh.
He's making his way towards town. He
Okay.
completely bypassed the house. But Ashley is going to take some time to get there, but it's the four of you chasing down this Viking now. He's got the axe slung over his shoulder, and he's whistling a Viking ditty as he makes his way up this dimly lit street, kind of like looking at all of the street lights as he walks by in amazement.
I'm going to approach the Viking and say, I don't know his name. Drenger, hold up.
Ah, it's you again, Dotir. What are you doing?
I'm going to speak in Swedish and see if you understand. I'm not sure if he's Norse or Dane or whatever. So in Swedish,
you
I'm
could
gonna
insult him and he's Finnish. No, that's fine.
I'm gonna ask him like, are you Swedish? I'm gonna ask him that. In Sweden. So in Swedish, I ask, are you Swedish?
He'll respond and he says, any true Viking is Swedish.
Ah!
So he'll be like, oh, excellent. So you're here to scout the village and see if we have treasure.
I want to see the full metal of this death water.
Okay.
They say the rivers of hell flow through here.
Okay.
I did say that. It's true.
Oh, I believe you. Don't worry. It seems appropriate. Okay. What is his name again? I turned back to the boys. What's his name again?
His name is Sokov. Sokov.
What the hell? Sorry, my phone was buzzing. Sokov. How about instead of that, We have drinks and libations that we wish to share with you as a peace offering between you and your clan.
He says, you have enough mead to keep me satiated.
We don't have mead. We have lager and cheap beer, and I think vodka.
What is this vodka?
You know the Russians to the east?
He spits.
It's what they drink after you leave. It's what they drown their sorrows in.
They drown their tears in.
They drown their tears in this. It was built by a people whose lives are shitty. It's gonna be good, friend.
Make a heart charm roll for me.
Fuck.
Sad people do make the best beer.
It's true. There's a reason the Russians are good at alcohol. They've had a really rough time throughout most of history. Oh boy. I'm going to push scared. Fuck!
Oh, wait, you can't.
No, you can't do it. He thinks, and he's, you are definitely scared as he kind of glowers menacingly, and he says, your sad Russian swill will not deter me from my purpose. I need to find a place worth raiding for my kinsman. This Stillwater sounds.
Is there a nearby town that we're rival like high school football team rivals with?
You're gonna send him to Shelbyville.
Yes.
Shit. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pose this to you guys. What's the name of the town that rivals Stillwater in this northeastern tri-state area?
Well,
Berg, like something Berg.
Oh,
Rapidsburg.
Rapidsburg.
Fucking Rapidsburg.
So I'm like, I need to send him somewhere else. I need to like stop him from attacking us. And she just goes, maybe you'll find more luck with Rapidsburg down the river. Protected by the quick waters from the north. And it holds much gold and doesn't have the death water.
It would be.
They've stolen a lot of trophies from our.
Yeah, they've raided us, and so we don't have a lot.
So they have wealthy
what,
and skilled warriors.
It would be an excellent way to test your mettle, Trenga.
He nods and he says, "Very well. I'll return to my boat and convey this to my kinsman. And
or we could hang out and drink. No Russian stuff.
Yes, it would seem that would be satisfying. My work here is done after all. Nothing to report of Stillwater."
Excellent.
Okay.
Let's get this man a beer.
Yeah. So you take him back to the party, and I'm going to say this is where we take our break because when we come back, there's going to be some trouble.
You had a feeling.
Well, I mean, you're bringing a Viking to a teen party. I'm sure something will happen. So let's take our break.
I didn't know what else to do.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We could have introduced him to your dad. They would have gotten on great.
Yeah,
It's like midnight. My character's dad is asleep by 10.
It's probably true. He
watches Letterman, then goes to bed.
He's an upstanding Swedish worker. He has a prompt bedtime and a prompt rise time.
Yeah.
He doesn't deviate from either.
Nope.
Alright, so it's time for our regularly scheduled Crafta break. Brought to you by Crafta for all your Crafta needs. I'm going to turn off my mic. I will remind everybody that your mics continue to be hot until we return from break. So if you're going to talk about anything, just be aware that everyone can hear you. And it's not a surprise because this is how we always operate, Rez.
Ren, mics are still on.
You're welcome.
Anyways, I'm gonna get some more water because I'm thirsty as fuck.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Ain't big.
Well, if it isn't Frost.
It ain't me too.
Oh, you're still there. Hey, I can't see. You don't have a camera on.
Yeah, there never will be.
I have one thing to say to that, coward.
Titus, you know I look.
It's fine. I don't actually care. For a long time on a Morris, I didn't have a camera because my internet was so shitty that I couldn't run a camera.
You near you, Frost.
Yeah.
It's okay. I used to not have a camera because I just hate how I look.
Oh no. But yeah. But then I got a better computer and a cord that runs to my Wi-Fi through a hole in my wall.
Your camera's up, by the way.
I am aware of that, but we're not online,
Just
so I can be gross right now.
We can still hear you. We just can't
That's
see
fine.
you.
Yeah, I do gross things behind your back. You don't know I'm doing it. Earlier today, when I was watching Shay's art stream, I just got out of the shower, so it was just like literally in my underwear, and I put on like a wife beater tank top, just to, like, find clothing that was clean. And I sat down, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I feel gross as shit because I'm like still kind of wet. So I feel weird. I'm just fucking in my fucking underwear. I'm just like, ugh, look at me. I'm a fucking potato of a man. Then I put on pants and a shirt, and I felt attractive again. I'm like, yeah. Fucking Christ. God damn it. How's everyone been so far? How's everyone's week doing?
Pretty good.
Can't complain.
Well, that's nice.
Hello.
Oh, it's this
Howdy,
guy
howdy.
again.
It's this guy again.
God damn it!
God.
You gotta take his microphone away from him.
You forgot to take it, and now you're fucked.
What did he do now?
You know.
Didn't you do?
What didn't I do? Who didn't I do?
Who didn't he do?
Apparently just Frost.
You haven't done me yet.
Technicality. Give it
Hey, that's
time.
not true.
You know what?
There was a robot and then a human version of that going on.
Fair enough. I was more meaning in real life, but
Get wrecked, shit heels. I'm the only one.
I was gonna say, real life, that list is significantly longer.
oh, you can't. I don't have a camera. You can't. You could have seen my eyes. So fuck. Never mind.
Listen, the only person who gets to claim that credit is Shay.
Oh.
At the moment.
What now?
Yes.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well.
I don't know about you, but I got a water bottle. My friends.
Is everyone back? I can't actually tell if Rez is, besides Sassy Comment.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright.
If I'm assassin, I'm
Gassing.
gassing to play. I don't know. I'm not gonna stick with that one. I think.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Alright, so we are going to do some trouble as we return from our commercial break. This one doesn't have to be big trouble or an extended trouble. This will just be regular trouble, which I don't think has to fall under. No, I think regular trouble is just any time you roll trouble. Trouble. Trouble is something difficult or dangerous standing between the teens and what they want to accomplish. It's the GM's job to create trouble, but the teens can also get themselves into trouble. Trouble is woven into the conversation and described by the GM as actions performed by the NPCs. Oh, okay, so it's just your average or everyday ordinary rolls. So it is an extended trouble then. Okay. Ah, yes, here we go. So normal troubles are just the, hey, you only need one success to pass the thing. If it's unlikely, it's 2. If it's nearly impossible, it's 3. So, and I get to determine what that threshold is. Usually, you guys make reasonable things, so it's only 1. So it is technically an extended trouble. So I'll drop down to the extended trouble because it's extended trouble time. I shall declare what is at stake. Then we will determine the threat level, and then we will make a plan, and then we will play out the scenes, and then we will determine the outcome. So just like the last time we had trouble, just last week actually, this is a situation where you all go back and you show up back at the party after telling Signa's girlfriend you were leaving with a Viking. And this strange man dressed as a Viking is told that he is able to drink, and he does. And being a Viking, he becomes very belligerent and a little bit combative with the people he deems are warriors, which are namely the jocks. And so the drinking competitions may turn more violent if he is not brought back under control. So this will be a normal threat level, which is 3 times the number of teens, so 12 is your target number here. So let's make a plan. Everybody is participating in this. This would be just in time for Ashley to get up and see Viking doing a keg stand, and then having like an aggressive dance party, and then beer pong. And he hasn't really let go of the axe, but he's gripping it significantly tighter as things are becoming more difficult for your friend here. But everybody can decide what they're doing and in what order you all want to try and do it.
Right. I think when Ashley comes up the stairs, she sees everybody come in with the fucking Viking, and she's like, oh, shit. And I think she kind of like looks back and forth and is like, Alright, I don't want him raiding us, so I'm gonna try playing some music that he might, like, enjoy, and it's like...
That is the aggressive dance party, Felis, yes.
And it's like... And I want him to be more like, this is a good party. You guys are great, and I'm not gonna kill you. Instead of, this is a good party, and I'm gonna kill you because this is great. We're gonna try to make him enjoy it enough that he doesn't need to fight. And I'm gonna play some of Seidenbergen.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab a guitar and because it was established that she's a fan.
Sounds good. What else?
So my plan was completely different, but I think this might work better because my plan was to scare him to think that there were like Draugr in the forest and have him run back to his boat. I think this might be safer. Fuck. Okay. I'm going to try. Oh God. I don't know what I do. Someone else can go before me because I'm gonna figure out what I'm doing with this.
Nicholas is going to arm wrestle him.
I'm going to arm wrestle him.
No, you don't have to do that.
I'm going to, because that's force move. Force body is my best thing.
That's fair.
My other idea was try to steal his axe with a sneak body.
That could go over well too.
I know, right? So I'm gonna try to arm wrestle him.
Yeah, prove yourself a worthy warrior with an arm wrestle. BB?
I am a computer nerd. I don't know what you want me to do with this guy with an axe.
That's my. Go on.
Hugo, get him.
Cool. I'm going to try to use like my tinkering to like mess with a radio or something like that to make it seem like I have magic and be like, oh, this is a place of like the spirits have blessed. You can't like fuck around here. Hopefully I can use tinkering for that.
Yeah, no. If that's what you... It's more of a you tell me what you're going to use, and if it's viable, then yes.
Yeah.
And
I'm going
yeah,
to
that checks
use
out.
tinkering to make something like a magic to be like, oh, the spirits are like this is a place of peace. Don't bury an axe in Jet's fucking
Don't
chest.
fuck around here or it's going to piss off Freya.
Yeah.
You don't have guest rights here, or you do have guest rights. Don't fuck around.
If you bury that axe in the chest, fucking Odin's gonna no.
As much as Chad deserves an axe to the chest, don't do it now.
He's a piece of shit,
but
Fucking Chad.
Why, this is my girlfriend's best friend's party. Fuck off.
Yeah.
When we get back in the party, I'm just like, hi. So this is a Viking. He's going to hang out. This is my cousin.
This is my cousin, the Viking.
My cousin, the Viking.
He
That's
likes
a
to dress
real
up.
act.
he
Didn't
dresses
know
up, but
he was
it's all
going to be in
authenticity.
town.
Oh, you're gonna dig yourself deep into this lie.
Oh God, no! I was like, we found this guy, and frankly, he's here.
You found this homeless guy who thinks he's a Viking.
Yeah, and we're scared. So nope. I don't know.
Checks out. All right, BB, do you have anything, or are they gunning for 12 on their own?
I wouldn't know what to do. If this is just like a house party, and it's it's not a laboratory where I could be like, I'm gonna turn the house into a death cannon. And
Yeah, but you got it. You got any of these skills available to you?
I'll grab BB and pull him aside and say,
You only get the one thing to do.
I know. I'm giving him an option to do something. And I'm just gonna say, Sam and Max are kind of busy right now. Check my equipment, get it set up fast, please. I'm still mad at you.
Oh my god, I swear.
Speak up.
Oh yeah, he's purposefully just mumbling. He's like, oh god, what am I supposed to do with this crap? Oh.
I run past plug wires into things.
I will plug wires into things.
All right. So I'll ask for what role are you going to be trying to make with plugging wires?
I was trying to
It would-
give him a tech opportunity.
I'll say it'd either be
does sound like a
Tinker-
tinker. It's
It's
not
either be
programming.
Tinker or an Investigate to figure out how it all comes up together.
You want to investigate some stuff?
Yeah, like I'll investigate, see if there's something I can find that scared the shit out of this guy.
Yeah, sure. That sounds good.
As a stagehand, that is true. As someone who's worked stagehand most of the time, sometimes you just gotta be like, "This looks like the right thing," and you plug it in, and hope
Yeah,
someone
figure-
smarter than you catches
you
it
can
before the
investigate to
people
try
go
and
on
figure some
stage.
shit out about what's going on here. That'll work. All right. So Ashley has the first roll.
I would like to, if you would allow me, because we established that Ashley has a Siphon Bourbon record,
Uh-huh.
can I use that to add a dice?
Yes. Yeah. No, that checks out.
Alright, let's see. So, this would be +1. Alright, see if I did this right. Oh, that's so weird. I think that's 2.
That's a 1 success.
Yeah, it does look like 1 on here.
Yeah, it's 1.
I will
Yeah, I had to shorthand like everything so it didn't say like computer without one at the bottom.
Yeah, I might just do that from now.
If it's too big, it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
But it is only 1 success.
All right. I will push. I'm gonna go with exhausted because this has been a long time loop,
Yep.
and I'm just gonna roll charm this time and add the dice after.
Okay.
Damn!
Yeah.
Hey!
Finally. Hey,
Oh.
look who's coming to dinner.
All right.
So 5 successes from Ashley.
Almost half. Fuck.
Yeah, you guys are in a significant lead on what you need. It's about time.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it.
I don't have to kill Q with a battle axe, maybe.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah. So, Nick, you were next.
Yeah, I'm gonna try arm wrestling him.
Yeah.
It's not really fighting, but would my glove bonus work?
It works. You put your glove on to look badass.
I flip my hat around like, switch, man, it's a switch.
Yeah. And he says, we're the opponent. And he's getting pumped by the music. And he's like, this will be a glorious display for Odin.
Yeah,
And then
it will be.
He puts his arm down on the table. And he flexes his own biceps. And he adjusts a little bangle bracer. And he says, let's go for Thor.
Just remember, kids, 90% of arm wrestling is mental. The other half is physical.
The other half.
His bicep is probably like 10 times the size of Nick's arm.
Oh, it's thick. The girls are swooning over the sight of this muscular man.
I got a 2.
You got 2. Did you want to push it all? Well, no, you can't push because you succeeded. Oh, wait, hold on. Ashley, you couldn't push because you succeeded.
That's,
No,
we've...
Hold on. We
we've moved on.
already established this.
Yeah.
You can push because you succeeded. Yes. We went over this last time where it says you couldn't push, and then a few sentences further down it said you can push. And it's like, oh, right. Nick, would you like to push?
I'm guessing you can't push if it's like mundane skill checks. Like,
Yeah.
you already succeeded, you're fine.
Yeah.
I think, let's see, so that puts us at a 7.
It puts you at 7. You really want to depend on BB after you almost
Well,
got
it
you?
would be. I'm gonna push just to hopefully make it a little easier for the following 2 rolls.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say upset because it's like this party's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
He just like breaks your arm. It's like, ow!
And
He's mad about it.
He's pushing your arm towards the table for a little while, and then you're not getting beat, you're getting mad.
And I get another success.
Yeah, and so you bring it back, and that's where it keeps going. And then we jump over to Cigna, who's doing some stuff.
Yeah, I'm just having a radio, and I'm sure Cigna carries like little tools with her everywhere because she's a weird tech nerd.
Exactly.
And just like pulls out a bunch of weird wrenches and like little screwdrivers. It's just like doing shit with a radio.
Yeah, and this radio kicks on, and it starts playing,
Victrola machine, just like Victrola music.
Want to set the world on fire. It's definitely not spooky Viking inspired music.
Let's try again. I pushed upset.
Yeah, because it's not what you wanted, and then
No, it's like, fuck, come on, do some weird shit. I'm like, all right, weird shit. I'm like, magic.
and it squeaks and squirks, and it says, "Woden," and he's like, "What the fuck?"
And I'm just like, I'm just like doing weird arm motions, just like,
yeah, and it works, and so that brings it to 2 more. So it was at 8, which is now 10. BB, you got an easy shot here, boyo.
it's at 9. It's at 9.
No, it's at 10.
I had one success.
5. Oh, sorry, I misread that first success is yours. Yeah, it is at 9. You're right. So we're at 9. BB, you got 3 more.
Yeah.
Long before Jimmy Neutron was on the scene, I need some kind of brain blast to come up with something.
Brain blast.
Of course not.
Of course.
Of course not. But would you like to push?
Yes.
She
I am
turns her
scared.
monitor off. You're frozen, by the way.
Yeah, my computer apparently froze.
Oh my god.
Now, if you hadn't said anything, we would have passed. But it's good you said something.
Yeah, no, I'm being honest.
Did you have anything that added any bonuses?
I cannot think of a single thing that could, other than pushing again.
You can't do.
Can't do that.
Yeah, which I can't do, so no.
All right, so here's what ends up happening then.
Do we get any bargains?
I don't think for this one. I think this is fine. You guys got close, and BB, what you end up noticing as you're like looking some shit over and trying to figure it out, when the radio. So basically, the sequence of events, the music starts playing. He starts getting pumped by the sounds of the Viking music, which really should have drowned out the radio. Now that I'm thinking about it, oh well, it's fine. The arm wrestling is happening, and he looks like he's about to win until Nicholas slams his arm back down as he's spooked by the sound of the radio starting to play something on the frequency. And as you're messing with the frequency, BB, you notice that he gives like a weird tick and shutter stop, and then like some sparks come out of his mouth, and he gets up and he says, "I have to go raiding," and he brings the axe down on the table, chopping it in half, and then he barrels his way out to the back door, and he says, "Greetings, welcome to Viking land. I have to go raiding," and he runs towards the docks and gets on the boat, leaving everybody in a panic, and he just pushes his way past a few jocks and is gone, leaving.
Oh, that's the robot I was supposed to punch.
Oh, thank God we didn't break time. Oh, we didn't break time.
But no, we want to break time.
Just a hyper realistic animatronic.
Jurgen Flurgen. And then he's gone.
Happy Leif Erikson Day.
Happy fireworks day. The Jurgen Flurgans. Your computer doing okay, hon?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay, technical difficulties, y'all.
Just want to point out, I beat a robot in arm wrestling. But
You did.
Everybody be impressed by that.
I am honestly impressed. You beat a robot in arm wrestling. That's pretty good.
He was only using 10% of his true
Shut up,
power.
robot.
He's only using what? He's only using 1% of his power.
First don't do a dumb robot voice, and then just shut up.
You.
Yeah?
Okay. We should probably. I'm gonna look out. What is he doing with the boat?
He's on the boat and he's starting to row back towards out into the lake.
What is on the other side of the lake?
It's a very big lake. This is like big lake, almost Great Lakesy big lake, but not quite Great Lakes. But it's the Northeast Tri-State area, so this lake goes on for a little while, and there are a couple of islands on this lake. And you would know that sometimes people live on those islands and others are not so populated, but this Viking is rowing out towards the deeper section of the lake, away from Tamara's house.
I'm sure that'll be fine. We should probably call the cops.
We should probably call the cops. Yeah.
Make sure someone's aware.
When you say we should probably call the front door opens and a panicked teenager goes, "Cops!"
And I'm out of here. Bye.
You can see the blue sirens in the horizon.
I find Bianca, and I'm just like, you're friends with the people who own this place. I'm hanging out with you. That's my cover story.
She says, "Haha, we're not going to be seen with alcohol underage," and she takes your Signa's hand and are gone.
Excellent. I'm out of windows. Do it.
Yeah. So everybody scatters. So we're gonna do some move body rolls or sneak, if you feel that sneaking is more appropriate to get away from the cops.
My sneak is a 0. My move body is a 3. Signa's working out. Signa, after she almost fell into a pit of like death water, she decides to work out a bit.
Water.
I'm taking exhausted.
Oh boy. You wouldn't want to trauma out before it's too late.
Well, I'm gonna go see my dad soon.
That's true.
I am upset, so let's see.
Out of there.
Nope, not for me. I am not getting nowhere.
What did I miss?
The cops.
The cops.
It's that John Mulaney set where someone throws the fifth of whiskey and yells scatter.
Jeez, it's the fuzz.
Scatter.
So I need a roll from you, hon.
Sure.
Either a move or a sneak.
Two successes. I get a thing, I think.
There is an extra thing that happens with that.
7. We get so little multiple successes that we don't know.
I mean, only a few of them have riders on them.
That's true.
Alright, let's see.
76.
Sneak, here we go. I can give a success to another team.
Ooh.
Give it to the cops. If you can give it to
Give it to BB.
give it to the cops.
Give it to BB.
Or +1 to later roll relating to this one. Or I find something unexpected, or more of what I was looking for.
I mean, we weren't really looking for
No. No, wait, that's sneak. Sorry.
Yeah, you are.
Move.
It's impress somebody, remain undetected, or
Give a
confer a
success
plus
to
1 to someone. You could give one to BB, but you're also mad at him.
Mm-hmm.
Add it up to make him get caught by the cops.
It's underage
She is a teenage girl. Rationality does not apply here, sir.
Point. Sorry, man. I tried.
I'm here to stoke drama, not reason.
Alright, so wait, what did everyone else get?
Cygna succeeded.
BB is the only one who needs help. Everybody else has passed. You have a success you can pass to him, but again, I will remind you that you are pissed at BB.
Yeah.
And to be fair, rightfully so.
Yeah, think of this result in character.
Well, rightfully so, my foot up your butt.
Frost, you're not going to win this argument.
I'm gonna flip this coin because I can see one of two things happening.
Considering that there are one or two
she like lords it over him.
Huh?
Nothing.
Shit.
She leaves BB behind.
Oh, BB.
Bye.
Yeah. Basically everybody scatters. Nick, which way were you going?
Well,
Cygna and Bianca. Basically, Bianca's like, we are not getting caught by the cops, and she's pulled her girlfriend off in a direction into the woods.
Probably out the back door. Probably doubling back through the woods and then getting on the road.
What about Ashley? What is her grand escape?
Her stuff's still there.
Technically.
Yeah. No, actually, I have an idea. I will give the success to BB so she gets a chance to chew him out.
Okay. So what does it look like when BB dragged along by Ashley? What does it look like, and where are the two of you going?
She's gonna take him off a little bit in the direction of where the like a small wooded area where the evacuation zone is, where they have that fenced off area. And she's not going inside or anything, but she's going to an area that's close to where the treehouse would be on the other side.
So the two of you have split off. The way this scene looks on camera is when the person yells "cops," all of the teenagers have scattered in various directions. It's cockroaches with a light switch on. You all have separated, but BB trips going down the patio stairs, and Ashley grabs him, and you two disappear into the woods. And before long, under the moonlight, the two of you find yourselves near an old familiar area. And that's where the scene starts. Go.
I think Ashley just walks ahead a little bit after letting go of him. Probably walks up to the fence and puts her hands on the links before turning around. What the fuck have you been doing?
What do you mean the fuck I've been doing?
The whole time you were gone.
I told you why. I'm sorry that nobody likes the answer, but... You know how many people keep tabs on every single family member of mine now?
so much that you couldn't even send a goddamn letter.
Goddamn letter.
So then anybody that finds out you're talking to me can do something to you while I'm not there?
BB, shit happens to me all the fucking time. I had no one.
I know that. You wanted me to add to it?
Been fucking better than being alone.
I don't know. Tell that to all the people that are dead because of a Buxley.
I wish I were still alive.
You are alive. Shut up, you.
Quiet ghosts of random kids who died there. Stop haunting me. I'm sorry.
That's not the beat I wanted.
Oh no, we have to run away from the ghosts of my past.
It was.
That was prime running music too.
It was. I was looking for sad synth music, and that was.
You didn't get it.
That was 280s up tempo. It's like that didn't work at all.
I'm so sad. Let's do a jazzercise.
It's now becoming a montage.
That one's.
What do we do with our feelings? Hide them in our muscles.
Hide them. Hide all your feelings.
Go play laser tag till the pain goes away.
Bury the past. Kill it if you have to. Alright, let's try this one. Keep going. Don't mind me trying to make this work.
So I think Ashley just kind of like walks up to him. BJ, I watched my mentor die in front of me twice. Everybody we knew left. I was the only person to stay behind. I
And
didn't
I'm
have
sorry.
anybody.
You know, it's like watching you're sitting there, dad disappears, shit hits the fan, and everybody's blaming you and your whole family like you were some kind of secret plant. I still got the mark on my face from when that guy punched me in the face with his robot arm. That's never going away.
I used to be pretty.
I used to be so free. You punched the lisp right out of me. It was terrible.
Punch the highlights out of his hair.
You know, William, I'm sorry for everything that's happened to you.
And I wish you
I
didn't
would've
have to
liked-
go through any of that. Do you know how much it sucked? I have letters at home. 23 of them I wrote to you.
I would have just liked
I
to
was
have
trying to get
somebody.
them to you at some point.
Yeah, well,
Damn,
shit that I could have did after you got here.
Got to kiss the girl.
You didn't even say anything.
I didn't have time. They were rushing all of us out there. My mom's in witness protection. They move her every month. I don't even know where she is right now. I have to ask my sister because they tell her. Oh, I'd be the first person that could take it all back if I could.
And what? Not even a whisper.
All
This whole time I thought you were someone else.
yeah. I'm sorry.
And I think Ashley turns around and then points in the direction of where the treehouse was. It's still there. There's crown drawings all over the walls.
Yeah, probably still
stuff.
that radio.
Follow me. And I think at this point, she's gonna find like a little part in the fence where she knows is kind of like not connected to the post. And she knows the way is not far and it's not in any dangerous water or anything. But she's gonna slip inside.
They'll quietly follow behind her.
And so the two of you step in and make your way towards what Ashley assumes is a safe treehouse.
The three ninjas say otherwise.
I don't like that. I didn't like that.
The robot assassin following them begs to know.
I'll tell you where
Don't-
they're not safe.
Nicholas pulls the gun out that he stole from. I'll show all of them.
I'll show them all. Alright. Yeah, so it's a short walk before the two of you arrive at this old treehouse. For the sake of the audience, it was your treehouse. What does it look like?
It's got no ladder. There's normally a rope that hung down that we climbed up. Inside, there's all the walls just have crown drawings over it. And there's an old radio and a lockbox that's kind of like rusted over. There's definitely a lot more. The wood definitely looks a lot more weathered, and there's some vines growing over it.
Looks better than I thought it would, all things considered.
Broken dreams.
Fat lot of good, a lot of cool science did, huh?
Did you learn anything about your dad?
Still, just think about it for him. He's been clutching the folder the whole time just to make sure it didn't fall out before he just, like, hands it over to her. Apparently he's not dead, at least.
No, only lost on the timeline. Fun.
Yep, that, or he's in the other facility and they just can't reconnect it because of... He, like, points out to the water. He was the one that volunteered to go in, too.
Well, and someone does manage to fix it. It's probably gonna spit him out again. The same as he was then.
Unless it goes the other way and he comes out like looking like my grandpa used to.
I guess he could come out looking like a baby. That'd be a problem.
My mom would be furious.
Yeah, well, if anyone can figure it out, it's probably you.
That's what I've been doing the last... every year. Every free period when I wasn't hanging out with you guys at school.
What about your sisters?
Huh. You remember both of them?
No, she doesn't.
What about your sister?
Yeah, and he'll take out the like worn photo in his wallet, show her the whole family with two sisters, not one.
Now there's two sisters.
That was always two.
Yeah. Out of character, yes.
In
But
character.
yeah,
Not you.
but nobody here, not even his own family, remembers the other one.
Yeah, that's one
Oh,
of
see,
BB's mysteries.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's been something we've been playing up as part of BB's thing. Is that he knows that he has a missing sister, but nobody else knows.
Ah,
Am I able to do a comprehend roll on this?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would love to.
There are 0 successes, however.
Yeah, that's only 3 dice.
Would you like to push?
I think upset's a good one.
Yeah, that checks out.
Still no.
Still no. You look at it, you see a picture of William's family. You recognize them. William Buxley Sr., his wife, Lady Buxley, whose name I don't remember because it never really came up in the old show. And then you see 2 girls older than William. They look identical. One of them, of course, is his sister that lives with William, and then the other looks just like her, but you can't place it, and it feels kind of like that. There's an actual word for it where you like no face people, and you're kind of looking at it, and you see the features that look familiar, but there's something fuzzy about looking at her. It's like you can see the outline, but it shouldn't be there in your mind.
Prosopagnosia.
Yeah, but there's a
Face blindness.
Face blindness. Thank you. That's it. Yeah, but the proso blah 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 blah. But face blindness is what they normally call it. Yeah. So you're getting like a face blindness going on.
There's. My memory's been fucked with so many times. Something's not right.
Not even Mom remembers her.
Who is it?
My other sister, Jennifer.
You had 2? Have 2?
Don't know where the other one is. Don't know if she was there when Dad tried to go through the thing, but
You do remember, BB, that both of them were very promising and upcoming scientists. It's very likely that one, if not both, were at the Foundation at the time.
I asked if she was a robot, but that wouldn't explain.
It seems a little inappropriate right now as you're revealing this information.
we're all robots. I'm sorry.
he peels his face off.
Ashley freaks out and runs.
That's why I don't sleep. I always look tired at school because I'm always staying up looking for something.
Nicely. It's just not good.
That's why we came back here. I can't access the databases in this town from the loop without being in the area. I gave up making radios to hack computers.
When you came back, why didn't you say anything to me?
Hmm?
When you came back, why didn't you say anything to me?
There's still a lot of people that very much think of nothing but seeing red upon hearing my name.
I was never one of them.
Well, you might be able to take care of yourself. I can't tell you what half the town would do if they knew I was here. Think about how many people are gone because of that, and they go, "Oh, you know William Buxley Jr.?"
Everybody knows I knew. Nothing changed.
Well, yeah, but he left, so I couldn't do anything to anybody at that point.
Yeah.
Well, as far as they knew, I just disappeared off the face of the earth. Bet half of them wished I was there when it happened. Well, at least where Dad was when that happened. He just, like, sort of slowly sits down.
I don't know how I feel about anything right now. And she hands the photo back. The longer I'm here, I just I don't know.
It's alright.
It's not.
Most of the time, I figured if you ever found out, I half expect you to bring me out here and throw me in the water.
Still time.
That's why he's sitting with his back, like, on the far end of the treehouse. Wouldn't blame you if you did.
Kill him!
I'm not interested in losing anybody else.
Not either.
Kiss him.
I just wish I was.
Easy, boy.
Shut up, disembodied voice.
Hugh, get the fuck out of here right now!
Sorry, I thought it was cool.
I was following Nicholas and he kept yelling at me.
I just wish I wasn't a jinx, and I wish I was worth the time.
You're not Jinx, come on now. When you have an entire incident named after you, we can talk about jinxes. He just kind of chuckles a little bit.
Oh, you don't think there was an Ashley incident?
At least not the one that he's aware of.
I've had to eat vanilla ice cream more than once. I got into a lot of trouble.
You don't remember the vanilla ice cream?
All I remember is the vanilla ice cream. Nothing else.
He's just like, that's why I don't eat ice cream anymore. I'm really sorry.
And I think she leans down then and says, "This stays between us, and this doesn't mean anything between us." And I think she just sits in his lap and takes her shirt off.
Oh!
Oh,
Fade to black! Fade to black!
And fades black.
that's
Actress went off script!
way off script. That wasn't where I thought that was going at all.
No.
Well, shit, now I can't do the thing that I wanted to do to end that scene. It fades to black because I'm not going to ruin that for Frost. Hey.
You can go back to it and do whatever you were going to do after the
Yeah.
fade to black.
When
Now-
they wake up,
now I'm curious,
what happened.
everyone.
No, it can happen later. It's fine. So we
Then
cut.
we wake up at the party. And
Yeah, you wake up at the party and Ashley needs to get on stage to perform. But we cut to Nicholas running with Hugh. Nicholas, you've been running. You can see the blue lights are getting further and further away as the two of you are running. Where are you headed?
The road, and then I'm gonna walk back into town, and then I'm gonna go home.
Okay, you're just taking the long way around.
Yeah, he's cutting through the forest because they're not going to be watching the woods, and he's not going to walk on the street so close to the house because there might be more cars coming up.
And Hugh, out of breath, is just like, oh, wow, that was exciting. I can't believe the cops actually showed up. They normally don't show up for the summer parties. It's not even a school night.
Well, gotta put the fear of the man back in us before we go back to school.
Ah, yeah, the oppressive bootstrap of the man. Damn them. Damn them to hell.
You're all right, Hugh. A little weird, a little too quiet when you sneak up on people.
Well, I'm training for this competition that I've seen on the cable networks called Unbeatable Banzuke. It's a Japanese competition, and my skill's gonna be sneaking.
I don't know what to say to that, man.
Don't worry about it. It's gonna be great.
Well, good luck to you if you get there.
Thank you. I look forward to it. Fun fact: Unbeatable Banzuke is an actual TV show.
That doesn't surprise me.
Wonderful.
Oh, it's a great show. It's wild. It's like Ninja Warrior and those like crazy elimination ones. Yeah, it's pretty cool if you ever get a chance to watch it. Anyways, I really don't have anything for Hugh to give wonderful insight to Nicholas for. Is there anything Nicholas wants to add as he heads back to town?
No, he's just gonna be like, Hugh, just announce yourself a little bit more when you walk in on a scene.
Got it. Put a bell around the neck.
If you're into that,
Okay. Will do.
I'm gonna head out. Good
Have
luck.
a good-
Oh my god.
Have a good night, buddy.
The fuck?
Yeah, that was a real competitor. It's fine.
He
He was beamed forever.
the helmet looks like a trucker hat from that angle.
It's
With like the rag at the back.
All right, hold on. I got one more for you if you're quite unsure about this.
I'm all for it.
No. Hold on.
For in chat, Rin just posted a picture of in our Discord. So go check that out.
Hey, there you go.
I just see a URL. I'll click on it.
It is very much a samurai trucker hat.
Yep, it absolutely is. I will watch that later.
Right. So, we cut to Signa and Bianca now. They have they didn't run into the forest. Instead, Bianca opened up the back of the hatchback that Signa drove up here and was planning to take everybody home in. And the two of you just duck into the back trunk space and just kind of lay low. And when the cops are approaching with their flashlights and stuff, she quickly throws a blanket up over the two of you and you hide.
Okay, in the trunk or in the back seat?
In you know how those station wagons
right.
have
No,
that,
you're right. You're
that
absolutely right.
spacious trunk space? It's not an actual trunk, but it's like a little storage compartment. Yeah, so it's enough for people to lay back and possibly fuck in. But she throws the blanket over you, the two of you, and gets really close as like the tension of the police being around is there, and she's just like, shh, don't let them hear that you're in here.
in this moment, being in this trunk with Bianca, she can't help but think of the last person who was snuck in this trunk, who looked like Bianca.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny in a weird way. And it makes her sad because like she really liked Astrid. And she realizes that this person that she's with right now, this person she's apparently dating, she doesn't know who this person is.
Oh no!
Oh yes.
She doesn't know who. She doesn't know how they met. She knows literally nothing about them. She knows that they're attractive and they can sing, and that's a fun way to start a relationship. But this is like an established one. So as they're hiding and she's like this close, she's trying to figure out how the hell she can talk to this woman about like, who the fuck are you? Like, we're having apparently like we're just, you know, going upstairs having sex during a party, and you're best friends with this person who, and I didn't know anything about that, and I don't know who you are, I don't know what you like, and she kind of like is sad about that. I'm like, oh, like if this time loop hadn't happened, she might have like actually gotten to know this person, but she can't say any of this out loud because the fucking cops are there, and she ain't no narc.
She ain't no dark. Yeah. And I think as Signa is having this existential crisis in the trunk, and she starts to say something, Bianca says, "You've been acting really strange lately. Is everything all right?" Stranger than usual. Not the cute strange. The worrisome strange.
You remember how we met, right?
Yeah. You
How do I...
crashed your moped into me.
Okay, do you believe in time travel?
When you say that, there's the sound of like the car doors slamming of the police cruisers and the sound of the tires getting away, and you go, "Do you believe in time travel?" And there is the sound of your station wagon's radio turning on, and you hear, "It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely. Not for much longer." And then the scene shifts, and it cuts to Nicholas walking home, and it says, "I've got to keep control. I don't remember doing the time warp, drinking those moments when the blackness would hit me." And it cuts, and it's Ashley and BB finished, and the radio in the treehouse cuts on, and it says, "And the void would be calling." And then at all three angles, it goes, "Let's do the time warp again."
No!
And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Do we get thrown back in time to the beginning of the party?
No, I just wanted it to be dramatic.
Oh.
Oh God, could you imagine if he started over again?
It starts over, but now you're all in different bodies.
Yeah. Now you're
God,
BB.
I'm
gonna shift control of each character sheet over.
You keep your physical stuff, your mental stats are switched, so...
Yeah.
Oh
Sorry,
man,
Nicholas.
that can make some people really fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
fuck, if
that's the funny part, because like I was expecting the two of them to have this really touching conversation that would end, and then I could start with BB's signature item in the treehouse being a radio, starting up to play Time Warp, but they decided to have sex instead, and I was like, well, I can't block that.
I had to get the hate sex out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
can't.
Makeup. The best sex is makeup sex.
It's not
She didn't
makeup
say it was
sex.
makeup. She said hate.
Well,
I think it was a little bit of both.
She's got some
both.
she's got some frustration to get out.
Yeah, and she just learned someone might like her, and if she's gonna get in a relationship, she's gotta clean her act up. So she's getting this out now.
So
Yeah.
BB, how's it feel being close to another human?
Good night.
Oh, poor Nicholas. Where we're like, yeah, we all had like emotional realizations, and we fucked. And you just be like, oh, I hung out with Hugh.
Hey, look, he was an
Hugh's
attractive
great.
young man.
Yeah, Hugh's great. Hugh's awesome. He just has an unfortunate name.
What if Hugh's not good with the ladies because, and then in walks Nicholas?
True. Maybe he's gay.
Yeah,
Maybe. Good.
maybe.
Could be.
Could be.
Does Nicholas like the boys?
I don't know. We'll have to find out.
Yeah.
Maybe something will spark if he spends some more time with. Look, his name is Hugh Jass, so maybe
Yeah.
that's any kind of indication. But
Does he live up to his namesake?
not
Does he have a
really.
dump truck ass? Okay.
No, he doesn't have. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have a twerkable ass. But we will wrap up, and since Swindler's Den is still going, we're gonna raid them tonight.
Oh.
Getting
Yeehaw.
counter rated. So let's go over to them. Everybody say hi. Give them some love.
Yeah. Dido from Party Whip is on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our girl.
I've been distracting her from focusing. It's fine.
Oh, we all have. You saw me in there too, man.
Yeah. Anyways, have a great night, everybody.
Yeah.
Do it.
Bye-bye.
We'll do it
I'm gonna have a
tomorrow.
very, very